We are live. Calix Boxing's in the building. Calix Boxing's in the building. I think I got to do one of those entrance songs that I got to record for myself that I'll start doing for these entrances. But we are live. Calix Boxing, hit that sub button if you're new here for nightly boxing videos. And thanks to all the new subscribers out there. Shout out to y'all. Wait. Don't stop. Give me a standing ovation. That's right. Standing O. Keep it going. John David Jackson, Sergey Kovalev's trainer, came out today. Shots fired. They're starting with the stuff in the media. They're doing the Phil Jackson thing where they get out in the media and they send shots to the opponent via the media. And they pretty much have to because Andre Ward skipped the press conference yesterday. So Kovalev's team was not happy about that. But John David Jackson basically is saying, I question Andre Ward's chin. That's what he's saying. You know, I think his chin is suspect. I was reading an article on BoxingScene.com earlier, and he, in his interview with them, he's saying, you know, I question his chin. I don't think his chin was that good at 168. He was knocked down by Boone. He referenced somebody else that Andre Ward was hurt against. I must have missed that because I didn't see Andre Ward hurt twice. But he's basically saying he doesn't stick his chin out there much, and it's not just because he's a boring or a conservative fighter. It's because he thinks that his chin, he doesn't trust his chin for putting it out there. I lean towards more of Andre Ward's just a conservative fighter who plays it safe. However, he's questioning his chin as 168. He's also questioning his chin moving up to 175 and facing the biggest puncher at 175. Now, it's questionable. It's fair to question Andre Ward's chin at 175 because Andre Ward hasn't fought a real 175-pounder yet. So you're all of a sudden stepping up to 175 and fighting the guy at 175. The only real fighter that we could say Andre Ward fought from 175 was Chad Dawson, and they fought that fight at 168. Dawson was drained for that fight. So we don't really know what Andre Ward's chin is how it's gonna hold up against a real puncher at 175. And he didn't stop there. He also said that Andre Ward doesn't have any power, which that's not debatable. Andre Ward doesn't have power. I mean, that's not really debatable. 50% knockout percentage, and it's not just because, once again, he plays it safe in there. I mean, we saw him in there in the ring last fight. And yes, he had openings that he didn't take. Yes, he played it too safe, but he still stepped it up at points and still couldn't get that guy out of there. So the lack of power for Andre Ward is real. He didn't have power at 168. He's not going to carry that over to 175, the little bit of power he had at 168. So I think what John David Jackson is doing here is saying, I think he's putting it in Andre Ward's ear, and Andre Ward's not going to listen to it. He's going to fight his fight, but he's putting it in his ear, and he's saying, you're a boring fighter. He also said that Andre Ward can't fight on the inside, which once again is fair game because we've never seen Andre Ward fight on the inside. All he does is tactical clinching. He doesn't let his hands go on the inside. He doesn't keep his hands free on the inside. He just wants to get in range, and once the fight gets on the inside, he wants to hold. All fair game. And he's not saying Andre Ward's a horrible fighter. That's not what he's saying. I think what he's doing here is he's playing the Phil Jackson game and saying, we hope that – I think he wants Andre Ward to get tired of hearing about how he's a boring fighter, how he can't do this and can't do that, and then go in the ring and try to do those things, which would be a mistake for Andre Ward to get away from his game of the tactical clinching, of trying to stink the fight out, because that's the fight he has to fight against Kovalev. He has to stink Kovalev out. Kovalev's team knows that. They know that he doesn't have the power to keep Kovalev honest in there. He may or may not have the chin to hold up to Kovalev's power. We don't know that. They want Kovalev to be able to have his hands free and fight on the inside. So they want Andre Ward to do all these things, fight, but Andre Ward's not going to do that. I don't think this is going to work. I think John David Jackson is trying to play the media game and get in Andre Ward's head, get in his ear, and say these things and try to get Andre Ward to fight a stupid fight. I'm not sure it's going to happen. I'm hoping Andre Ward does do it so we get a good fight. But I'm also hoping that Kovalev's aggressiveness in power are so overwhelming that Andre Ward has to be lured into a fight. No, he can't stink the fight out. Kovalev will be so, like I said, aggressive and overpowering that Andre Ward has to get in the middle of the ring and mix it up. I'm hoping it turns into that type of fight to where we can see where Andre Ward is when he has to put it in fifth gear and fight that type of fight, because Andre Ward has never been taken to that level yet to where he can't just think it out in there. He's got to get in there and mix it up. So we'll see. Hopefully this fight comes through. They're having problems with negotiations right now, but from what I saw in LA Times earlier, it looks like they passed that and they're going to have this fight on November 19th in Vegas. Hopefully that goes through and we get a good fight. Hit me up. Let me know what y'all think about John David Jackson's comments today about Andre Ward's chin possibly being a little chinny, a little suspect. Hit me up.